And if you poll that in the state, it's overwhelming. Overwhelming, the amount of support people have for that. Well, a bill passed out of the Senate Transportation, Land Use and Transportation Committee with Senator Metzger was my chair, but it didn't have it in it. So Senator Bruce Starr and I put together a minority report that basically took Senator Metzger's bill and added on legal presence. Well, it comes to the Senate floor, and in really an unprecedented situation, the entire Senate voted for our bill to put in legal presence into state law. That you had to prove legal presence before you got your driver's license in the state. Because they knew that everybody in the state wanted that to happen. What happened to that bill 2 seconds after that passed? It got referred to Ways and Means where it was killed. So there was not a single, I think there was one legislator who would vote against our proposal. But what they knew they did is they didn't want to pass it, and they didn't want to buck the public. So what they did is they went ahead and passed it and sent it to Ways and Means where it had to go to the committee. And it was an incredibly partisan move, and yet at the same time the media wouldn't cover what was really happening in the state capitol. And I'm not saying that you need the media or you need anybody necessarily taking your side, but the idea of this flow of ideas flowing through this process, the lack of debate, the lack of open discussion, the lack of information to the citizens, I think, is something that this state has to worry about. Because if we don't have an open dialogue, we cannot come to the best solutions. And if I can say anything about the political process in the state of Oregon, that is what I see as probably one of the weakest. As a freshman legislator, one of the weakest parts of what's happening